put you wise. That's a bird in disguise, a bird called Piccolo Pete. Did you ever hear Pete go tweet, tweet, tweet on his piccolo, huh? No? Well, you've missed a lot, 'cause he surely has got style that's hotter than hot. Did you ever hear Pete go tweet, tweet, tweet on his piccolo? No? Well, you've missed a treat, 'cause his melodies sweet are the kind that couldn't be beat. He can pick a high note, he can pick a low note, he can pick a blue note, he can pick a note that's a brand new note. Did you ever hear Pete go tweet, tweet, tweet on his piccolo? No? Well, I put you wise, he's a bird in disguise, a bird called Piccolo Pete. Did you ever hear Pete go on his piccolo? No. Did you ever hear Pete go on his piccolo? Huh? He can pick a high note, he can pick a low note, he can pick a blue note, he can pick a note that's a brand new note. Did you ever hear Pete go on his piccolo? No. Did you ever hear Joe go whoop, whoop, whoop on his old bass horn? There. Did you ever hear Dick do some of his tricks on his little peck horn? Well. Did you ever hear Watt getting hot, hot, hot on his clarinet? There. But they can't beat Piccolo Pete.
Piccolo Pete by Ted Weems and his orchestra. Welcome everybody. It's another Thursday night record party, and we're really happy to have you here. I should do the Walter Winchell bit, you know, all of North America and the ships at sea, because we have people already on here from Canada, and there's somebody signed on from a cruise ship. So what are you gonna do? You know, this is too much. Listen, I want to ask everybody if you would sign in on the chat. The chat's there so that we can all talk to one another during the show, and that you can ask and request me to play stuff. And what you don't see is what happens in between records while we're frantically scrambling to find the record catalog number, grab it off the shelf, and have it ready for you right away. So grab on the chat. And it's nice to know who's out there, because otherwise I don't know who's online. And with some of you, I'll have ideas of what to play anyway. So while you're in there, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and that way you'll receive notifications of what's going on and when the next shows are, and if I start doing crazy things, then you'll know about that too. So there is a delay between me speaking to you right now and when you actually hear it. I think it's a protection thing on YouTube, so that if I say something nasty, they can kick me off. But I'm not planning on doing that. There is no delay on our chat, however, so that's in real time. Coming up here, we have Una Mae Carlisle from 1941 singing I See a Million People.
can see is you. I hear a million voices, but only your voice comes through. I wait for your footstep, I've waited before. I'll know that it's you if you knock on my door. I'll know you're around by the sound of my pounding heart. Oh, I see a million faces, but what do I really see? Oh, a million little traces keep bringing you back to me. And try as I may to forget to care, what can I do if you're always there? I see a million people, all I can see is you. I see a million faces, but what do I really see? A million little traces keep bringing you back to me. I try as I may to forget to care. What can I do if you're always there? I see a million people, but all I can see is you.
That was Una Mae Carlisle with I See a Million People. And a lot of people just signed on. I'm so happy. Welcome, Eve. Welcome, Alicia. Welcome, Katie. Everybody's here. It's so much fun. Gosh, I've been holding this one record for the last 3 weeks, waiting to play it until Eve was around to play it for. So I get to do it right now. This is by a pianist whose name is Pauline Alpert. She was known as the whirlwind pianist. George Gershwin loved her, and she was described by Fred Allen as that she sounded like two pianists. She recorded over 500 piano rolls for duo art, but she really did a limited amount of recording on actual record. And this is Pauline Alpert playing Magnolia. Pauline Alpert. How about that? I think she's amazing. Jeff has requested some stuff, and I'm gonna throw one of his pieces in right now. This is Memphis Minnie and Lizzie Douglas doing "Dragging My Heart Around" from 1936, and it sort of falls into the Delta blues, sort of in that realm. But here we go with Memphis Minnie and "Dragging My Heart Around."
I dreamt a dream last night I never dreamt before. I dreamt a dream last night I never dreamt before. And when I woke up this morning, my tongue was setting out a door. I didn't have no money, I couldn't find me no place to go. I didn't have no money, couldn't find me no place to go. So they left me in my trunk, sitting out in the cold. That was me last night. Woo-hoo, you drove from your door. That was me last night. Woo-hoo, you drove from your door. Why you would let me in? The reason I sure don't know. Up and down this so lonesome road. So that left me out there running up and down this so lonesome road. I'm just wondering, which way must I go? My feet never froze. My feet never froze. I've been to many houses this morning and won't nobody open the door.
Memphis Minnie. You know, a bunch of you have signed on. Have signed on. A bunch of you also joined in. If you just joined, if you can check in with the chat room, it's nice to know that you're here, and then we can maybe pull some stuff for you too while you're here. Request something while you're on there. And if you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, you'll get notifications for when we're doing these shows. So it's a good thing to do. Really blessed here to have neighbors that are really wonderful. And my next door neighbor, who puts up with hearing music all day long from here, asked if we couldn't play something with a ukulele, because she remembers when we threw ukulele parties. So for our neighbor, here is Eileen Stanley with Johnny Marvin doing "Red Lips Kiss My Blues Away."
have the most peculiar feeling.
Well, tell me, honey, what makes you feel that way?
There's a certain something that comes stealing.
Let me know what I'm supposed to say.
Red lips,
Uh-huh.
kiss my blues away.
Red lips, they won't kiss today.
Just hug her lips and press them close to mine.
But dearie, pressing lips is not in my line.
Red lips,
Uh-huh.
kiss me, I implore.
Yes, dear, I'll obey.
Come make a dozen trips.
I'll let my ruby lips.
Kiss my blues away.
Was that good, honey?
I'll say it was. Now that you have given me a sample,
Well, honey, say goodbye and hurry on your way.
do you think a kiss or two is ample?
How much more do you expect today? Red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, kiss the night today. Any old time that you come cuddling near, isn't it strange the way the blues disappear? Red, red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. Come on, make a dozen trips. Let your ruby lips kiss my blues away. Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'll make a dozen trips. Let your red ruby lips kiss my blues away. Red lips.
Lips. Eileen Stanley and Johnny Marvin. Joyce had requested Penthouse Serenade, also known as When We're Alone. When We're Alone was actually first used in a Betty Boop cartoon, and then it was this recording came along, and then it was picked up by a bunch of other people, and it's sort of become a big standard. But it was actually a cartoon song, and that was its original origin. So here, doing When We're Alone, it's credited that way on the record label, with Penthouse Serenade as the secondary title, by the Victor Arden and Phil Oman Orchestra. The Arden Oman Orchestra were dual pianists, and this dates from 1933, Penthouse Serenade.
Picture a penthouse way up in the sky, with hinges on chimneys for stars to go by. A sweet slice of heaven for just you and I, when we're alone. From all of society we'll stay aloof, and live in propriety there on the roof. To heavenly hermits we will be in truth, when we're alone. We'll see life's mad pattern as we view old Manhattan, then we can thank our lucky stars that we're living as we are. In our little penthouse we'll always contrive to keep love and romance forever alive, in view of the Hudson just over the drive when we're alone.
Penthouse Serenade. Yes, Joyce had texted that she wanted to see the cartoon clip. And the cartoon itself is not completely on YouTube, but the song clip is from the Betty Boop cartoon. I think you have to search it, though, under Penthouse Serenade. I think that's probably they got them to leave it up. And I see where John is on with us. John Reed Torres is on with us right now. That's so cool. So for our piano playing friends from 1930, here is James P. Johnson playing You've Got to Be Modernistic. the amazing James P. Johnson. Um, we have more of him here. He was so prolific and he had a long, long life. So there's a lot of him around, including he recorded so many piano rolls and reproducer rolls. Just amazing, amazing high, you know. Since Betty Boop was on the subject matter, I think everybody knows that there was a big lawsuit about the origins of Betty Boop, and that Helen Kane, who was the live action singer actress who was actually under contract to Paramount, sued the Fleischer brothers and lost. But it's pretty much an agreement that Betty Boop was based on Helen Kane. And this is a Helen Kane song called Do Something.
Oh honey, why is it that you act so funny when we should be making love? Oh, I'm willing, I'm so willing, but nothing that you do seems thrilling. I long for your petting. Where am I getting? There's the moon way up high. Here are you, and here am I. Oh, do something. I ain't been hugged, and I ain't been kissed, and I want to see just what I missed. So, oh, do something. I got the time and the place, and the place and the time I know. I got a bench and a park, and a park and a bench and oh. You know, other pairs, they're making cake. But look at me, I'm just born to waste. So, oh, do something. Summer night, stars galore. Oh, tell me, what are we waiting for, huh? Oh, come on, honey. Oh, come on. Something. You know, it's been told and explained that nothing tried is nothing gained. So, oh, do something. I got a hug and a kiss and a kiss and a hug or two. I want to give some away, and I'm going to give some away to you. Sitting round, oh, it's so dumb. And look at me, I'm just getting numb. So, oh, do something. All alone, yes we do. And I feel so ba-ba-ba-doodle. Oh, do ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. That is.
She's so frustrated. Yeah, it's a very funny song. I love that. Katie, I don't have any of Elsie Carlisle's stuff. Those are really hard to find here. They were never issued in the United States, so they're all British pressings. You can find them in South America, sometimes easier than you can find them in England. But I don't have them. But in substitute, it's not really a substitute, but here for you instead is Tessie O'Shea, who was another British music hall comedian, who also did a fair amount of stuff here in the United States and did a lot of character actress stuff on movies. Tessie O'Shea doing I'm Ready, I'm Willing.
Oh, I'm just turned 23, and it's just occurred to me it's nearly time that I was settling down. I do my best each day, but nothing comes my way. And up to now, Dame Fortune wears a frown. I've dived in off the deep end, I've dived in off the side. Until I find the man I want, I won't be satisfied, because I'm ready, I'm willing. Anybody looking for a wife? I'm ready, I'm willing to cherish them for life. I'm not too fat to look at, got plenty of meat on. A very nice thing on a winter's night to warm cold feet on. I'm ready, I'm willing, I've been months and months. Anything we do with trousers on, now don't all shout at once. Quite delighted I shall be. Donations will be thankfully received. As long as he's all there, grows whiskers made of hair. If he'll just propose, I'll be relieved. I'll do my best to please him, and I'll love him all my life, and let him work and slave for me if he'll make me his wife. Because I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm ready, I'm willing to cherish them for life. I'm not too bad to look at, got plenty of meat on. Very nice thing on a winter's night with a hay nonny nonny and a hot chit-chat. I'm ready, I'm willing, I've been months and months. If I don't suit, you can have your money back, so don't all shout at once. Hey, boy, I'm ready. I wish I could meet the lad I met in Blackpool. I'll never forget the day I met him on the sands. He said to me, he said, listen, Tess, do you know why the sands are wet? So I said, no. He said, well, I'll tell you.
The great Tessie O'Shea. I forgot there was banjo ukulele on there. And the levels just went up in the red. I'm jumping over there trying to pull the levels down. Tessie was, she was really Cockney. She was really from South London. And this is such a weird mix of everything tonight, but that's cool. I'm going back to the Delta Blues. Okay, and this is much, much later. We're in the 50s. This is almost the end of the 78 period. This is a record by Muddy Waters. It dates from 1953. It's like on the verge of early rock and roll rhythm and blues. And it's an interesting record on a small little record label called Chess Records. The song is Blow, Wind, Blow.
Baby by my side. Oh, when the sun rose this morning, I didn't have my baby by my side. Well, you know, I didn't know where she was, but she's out with another guy. Well, Lord, the sun looked lonesome, shedding down behind the trees. Shedding down behind the tree.
Okay, anybody suffering whiplash? That was about as far as you can go the opposite direction. So let's just really keep the whiplash going. And let's go back to 1917. We'll do a cylinder recording. This is a guy named Lou Chia Frisco. I always thought it was China because the way it is spelled out on the cylinder records, but it's Chia Frisco. From 1917, he came in and took over as the house xylophone player for Edison and stayed there for another 15 years. He's pretty amazing. And again, this is on a blue Amberol cylinder. And I gotta change some audio lines around here, but we're going now. Uh, a lot of old hardware going on. The, the xylophone was an especially interesting instrument in that it recorded extremely well in that acoustical period. And so these xylophone records also sold very well because they sounded so good. So thank you for the compliment about this, the way it sounds. But a lot of that has to do with the instrument. We'll pull up. We will pull up a zonophone record for Travis since he's working on his zonophone phonograph in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to Johnny Johnson and his orchestra. They were a hotel band, and they're okay most of the time. But this is a really interesting arrangement, and I love the song. It's called "My Very Good Friend, the Milkman."
Very good friend, the milkman says that I've been losing too much sleep. He doesn't like the hours I keep, and he suggests that you should marry me. My very good friend, the mailman says that it would make his burden less if we both had the same address, and he suggests that you should marry me. Then there's a very friendly fellow who prints all the latest real estate news, and every day he sends me blueprints of cottages with country views. My very good friends and neighbors say that they've been watching things I do, and they believe that I love you, so I suggest that you should marry me.
Too many cameras and it's too confusing, and no technical director. I'm just me, one person. So I'm not quite one person. I have a wonderful assistant. Brian is helping, and I couldn't do this without him, so I wish to thank him very much. I'm going through Zonophone records here, and I'm finding everything from Jimmy Rogers country western songs to operatic arias. But here's a really interesting one. We'll try this. And I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I have no idea what we're going to get. This is Black Jim by the Peerless Quartet on Zonophone. And I can't date it without checking, but I'll hopefully have a date for you when we finish the record. Here we go.
Down the lane the mammy's coming with black Jim. To her pickaninny humming, my black Jim. Evening shadows creeping, and the birds have ceased their calling. In his mammy's arms, her boy to sleep will soon be falling. Oh, he's still around the cabin. Good night, Jim. Through the trees, the candlelights are shining. From the church, there comes the evening hymn. O'er her pink and in its mammy's pining. When the little birds have sung, good night, black Jim. Through the trees, the candlelights are shining. From the church, there comes the evening hymn. O'er her pickaninny, mammy's pining. When the little birds have sung, good night, black Jim. Through the trees, the candlelights are shining. From the church, there comes the evening hymn. O'er her pickaninny, mammy's pining. When the little birds have sung, good night, black Jim.
Microphone.
Ooh. Oh, do I have the mic?
Once there lived a life of a millionaire.
I told you I need a technical director. So, this was a request by Jeff. I hope we didn't lose everybody with that zonophone. So, my apologies, but there was a lot of other interesting things in there. There was a record by George Formby's father, George Formby Sr. If anybody's interested, it's really interesting historically for British Music Hall. This was requested by Jeff. This is Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out by Bessie Smith. The song became an anthem during the Depression, and I promise that I won't turn off the audio or anything weird.
Oh, Lord. Once I lived a life of a millionaire. Spending my money, I didn't care. I carried my friends out for a good time, buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. When I began to fall so low, I didn't have a friend and no place to go. So if I ever get my hand on a dollar again, I'm gonna hold on to it till them eagles grin. Nobody knows you when you down and out. In my pocket, not one penny, and my friends, I haven't any. But if I ever get on my feet again, then I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt. Nobody knows you when you down and out. I mean when you down and out. When you down and out, not one penny, and my friends, I haven't any. I done felt so low. Nobody wants me round that door. Without a doubt, no man can use you when you down and out. I mean when you down and out.
Bessie Smith, When You're Down and Out. It's like, what an amazing recording. It's time for the BS Song of the Week, people. We normally do a song every week. It's the BS Song of the Week. The BS stands for Brian Selected. And he's been generally picking out songs from the party records, which were, sort of nasty, under-the-counter records that you could buy to play at your adult parties. But we just pulled a nasty record instead. It wasn't necessarily a party record. This is by Ethel Waters from 1927, and the song is called My Handyman.
Positively, absolutely, sure was blind. I found the best that ever was. Here's just some of the things he does. He shakes my ashes, greases my griddle, churns my butter, strokes my fiddle. My man is such a handy man. He threads my needle, creams my wheat, heats my heater, chops my meat. My man is such a handy man. Don't care if you believe or not, he sure is good to have around. Why, when my furnace gets too hot, he's right there to turn my damper down. For everything, he's got a scheme. You ought to see his new starter that he uses on my machine. My man is such a handy man. He flaps my flapjacks, cleans off the table, feeds the horses in my stable. My man is such a handy man. He's God's gift. Sometimes he's up long before dawn, busy trimming the rough edges off my lawn. Oh, you can't get away from it. He's such a handy man. Never has a single thing to say while he's working hard. I wish that you could see the way he handles my front yard. My ice don't get a chance to melt away. He sees that I get that old fresh piece every day. Lord, that man sure is such a handy man.
My handyman, Ethel Waters. It's very interesting. The black blues singers like Ethel Waters and Bessie Smith, they also recorded a fair number of suggestive songs, sexual songs. And they were generally issued within the Columbia Race series. They were recorded because they sold well. The ladies didn't especially like recording them. It wasn't their choice, but they were popular and they made money. So that's the reason that they were doing them. Of course, Ethel Waters went on afterwards to go on to be very devout religious and singing about Jesus through the end of her life. But her early recordings are very, very suggestive, mixed among really great recordings. Listen, we had a request for Doing the Raccoon by Jesse Stafford. Travis, who is Jesse Stafford? I'm lost here. I do have for you Doing the Raccoon, and we'll do that in 1 second here. Also, among the zonophones were, there's a Lupe Velez recording. I don't think she was a very famous silent film actress, but she made very few records. There's a good reason why she made very few records, but and why she didn't have a great sound film career. John, you had asked a request for two, and I'm going to try looking that up in a second while I'm playing this one. In the meantime, for Travis, here is Doing the Raccoon by George Olson and his orchestra.
Third down, 10 to go.
Come on, boys, snap into it. Signals. 48, 69, 37. Hike!
Knowledge men do a dance called raccoon. It's the craze nowadays, and it will get you soon. Buy a coat and try it, I bet you'll be a riot. It's a wow, learn to do it right now. Highbrow, lowbrow, intermediate, make believe they're all collegiate soon. To do the raccoon. Raccoon coats don't care who's wearing 'em. Hallroom boys will all be sharing 'em soon. To do the raccoon. Every day its popularity grows. It's the most important item in clothes. $10 down, and though it scratches you, wear it till the sheriff catches you soon. To do the raccoon. Oh, they wear 'em down at Princeton, and they share 'em up at Yale. They eat in them at Harvard, but they sleep in them in jail.
They store 'em at Ohio, they're hot at Notre Dame. They carry 'em at California,
but they wear out just the same. At Penn they're made of rabbit, at Vassar sex appeal, at Nebraska made of Airedale, in Chicago lined with steel. From every college campus comes a cheer. Oi, oi, the season for the raccoon coat is here. My boy, rough guys, tough guys, men of dignity, join the raccoon coat fraternity soon. To do the raccoon. Rich men, poor men, all have pride in them. No one knows who walks inside of them soon. To do the raccoon. Every day you'll have your downs and your ups. Hi-ho. Every day those raccoon coats will have pups. I know. Get a girl and start to hurry her right downtown to some big furrier soon. You'll do the raccoon. Rap, 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 raccoon.
Doing the raccoon. Travis, is there, I have a couple other versions of that. Can you clarify the one? Jesse was an orchestra singer in the late 20s to early 30s. That's all I know about him. All right, let me do a little homework on that during the next song. John had requested Belle of the Barber's Ball. So that's what we're playing next. It's interesting that on the record label, the composers credited on this are McCohen and Cragg, C-R-A-G-G. But actually, this was a composition by George M. Cohan. The recording dates from 1910, and the artists are Ada Jones and Billy Murray.
Baby, look-a-here, look-a-here, look-a-here.
What is it, dear? What is it, dear?
Ain't you glad you got a babe like me that takes you out upon a jubilee?
But baby, look-a-here, look-a-here, look-a-here.
What is it, dear? What is it, dear?
You won my heart that old when you brought me to the barber's ball. Tunes from every city at the barber's ball.
Gals are gay and pretty at the barber's ball.
Tough coon,
rough coon,
dead swell coon,
waltzes too stiff,
ragtime too.
They ain't going to be any sleep at all.
There ain't gonna be any early call
until the stars are gone.
Until the break of dawn, we're gonna dance at the barber's ball. Baby, look-a-here, look-a-here, look-a-here.
is it, dear? What is it, dear?
Ain't you glad you got a gal like me that buzzes round you like a bumblebee?
So baby, look a here, look a here, look a here.
What is it, dear? What is it, dear?
There's coons both old and young that the little bumblebees have stung.
Coons from every city at the barber's ball.
Gals are gay and pretty at the barber's ball.
Tough coons,
rough coons,
dead swell coons,
waltzes two-step,
ragtime tunes.
They ain't a-gwine to be in their sleep at all.
There ain't a going to be any early call
until the stars are gone.
Until the break of dawn, we're gonna dance at the barber's ball. Coons from every city at the barber's ball. Gals so gay and pretty at the barber's ball. Tough coons, rough coons, dead swell coons, waltzes, two-steps, ragtime tunes. There ain't gonna be any sleep at all. There ain't gonna be any early call until the stars are gone. Until the break of dawn, we're gonna dance at the barber's ball.
There you go, 1910. I probably could have changed the stylus on that. It would have sounded a little bit better, not a lot. But Ada Jones and Billy Murray. Ada Jones was an amazing, amazing performer. She probably was the most prolific woman in recording history. I think she probably made more records than Ella Fitzgerald or Dinah Shore or anybody you want to pick, you know. She was so prolific and recorded for so many different companies and recorded so many different styles of music. We'll do a whole evening of her someday. Jesse, guess what I have for you? If everybody will forgive us for playing two versions of the same song in one evening, here is Doin' the Raccoon by Jesse Stafford.
I'm as crazy as a loon. I'll be in the bug house soon, 'cause I can't do that dance they call a raccoon.
and still a second version of Doing the Raccoon. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I had forgotten that we had that one, and I know of a couple others we have, but I haven't played that one in a long time. Here is from Shall We Dance, Mr. Fred Astaire. Marcus Howell was going to join us tonight, and I don't see him on here. I was going to play this for him. Fred Astaire playing Slap That Bass.
Ho, 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 ha, 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 he, you think the laugh's on me? They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed at Wilbur and his brother when they said that man could fly. They told Marconi wireless was a phony. It's the same old cry. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said I was reaching for the moon, but oh, you came through. Now they'll have to change their tune. They all said we never could be happy. They laughed at us and how. But ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now? Were too high to climb, but people from Missouri never incensed me. Oh, I wasn't a bit concerned, for from history I had learned how many, many times the worm had turned. They all laughed at Rockefeller Center, now they're fighting to get in. They all laughed at Whitney and his cotton gin. They all laughed at Fulton and his steamboat, Hershey and his chocolate bar. Ford and his Lizzie kept the laughers busy, that's how people are. They laughed at me, wanting you, said it would be hello, goodbye. But oh, you came through, now they're eating humble pie. They all said we'd never get together, darling, let's take a bow. For ho, 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 who's got the last laugh? And what a last laugh. Who's got the last laugh now?
Slap that bass. Graham, of course, I can find you a Rollini, and this is a different one. This is Rollini's Ramblers. This dates from 1934, and on this record is Jimmy Dorsey and Charlie Barnett along with Rollini, and God, it has everybody. Gene Krupa is on the drums. So the record is has a little wear to it. We'll see how it plays.
keep on doing what you're doing, although it's leading me to ruin. Just keep on doing what you're doing, 'cause I love what you're doing to me. Just keep on doing what you're doing, although I know there's trouble brewing. Just keep on doing what you're doing, 'cause I love what you're doing to me. Your lips as red as wine are lips I can't resist, and once they're pressed to mine, I want to be kissed and kissed. Just keep on doing what you're doing, although it's leading me to ruin. Just keep on doing what you're doing, 'cause I love what you're doing to me.
That's a pretty good one. We can do more of him though. I love his stuff. It's really fun. Um, the Benny Maroff. I'm looking. That's a tricky one because his records got put out on a different bunch of pseudonyms. I mean, there are records that have Frankie Trumbauer's name on it that are really his recordings. So I need a minute more to see if I have that or not. I don't think I have that version of Happy Days Are Here Again. In the meantime, here's You Are My Lucky Star by Eddie Duchin's orchestra. This was a song from the Broadway Melody of 1936 and has a vocal by Lou Sherwood. So, You Are My Lucky Star.
At me they were gleaming, beaming. I was starstruck. You're all my lucky charms. I'm lucky in your arms. You've opened heaven's portal here on earth for this poor mortal. You are my lucky star.
You Are My Lucky Star. We have an alternate version of, hold on a second. We have an alternate version of Penthouse Serenade that I wanted to play for Joyce. This is the version by Mildred Bailey, and it was on Majestic. I have two copies of this, and one of them is just printed with a flaw, so I'm playing the lesser copy because I know it'll play straight through. Here we go.
Just picture a penthouse way up in the sky with hinges on chimneys for stars to go by. A sweet slice of heaven for just you and I. When we're alone from all of society, we'll stay aloof and live in propriety there on the roof. To heavenly hermits we will be in truth. When we're alone, we'll see life's mad pattern as we view old Manhattan. Then we can thank our lucky stars that we're living as we are. In our little penthouse, we'll always contrive to keep love and romance forever alive. In view of the Hudson, just over the drive. When we're alone, we'll see life's mad pattern as we view old Manhattan. We can thank our lucky stars that we're living as we are. In our little penthouse, we'll always contrive to keep love and romance forever alive. In view of the Hudson, just over the drive, when we're alone.
I love Mildred Bailey. She's so great. I have a version of Happy Days Are Here Again. This is the Vincent Lopez version. I don't have the other one. So we'll play this for now, and let me know. You mentioned Singing in the Rain, but I don't remember Happy Days Are Here Again and Singing in the Rain, but maybe.
Chasing Rainbows.
So let me know. Here comes Happy Days.
Good news, friends. Happy days are here again. Lopez speaking.
can doubt it now. Oh, let's tell the world about it now. Happy days are here again. Your cares and worries are gone. There'll be no more from now on. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again.
Happy days are here again. Listen, we're going to wrap it up with this next one. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Please make sure that you subscribe on YouTube so that you're notified when our next thing is going to be. And I want to thank you, everybody. There's tip links in the description on YouTube if you want to leave a tip. And we're going to go back to Adrian Rollini to wrap it up here. Not every record can be in perfect condition, and this is one of them. It's not quite in perfect condition. It's been loved. This is Coffee in the Morning and Kisses at Night. Benny Goodman is in here with Rollini, and it was recorded in 1933. So good night, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we'll see you next Thursday here on the Record Party.
I've got a mission, it's just a simple thing. I've only one ambition, to have the right to bring you your coffee in the morning and kisses in the night. It's my desire to do as I am told, to have what you require, never have it cold, dear. Your coffee in the morning and kisses in the night. The wedding bells sound sad and dirgy, the wedding ties may spoil the fun without a benefit of clergy. Oh, I'm afraid it can't be done. It isn't formal, but with a wedding ring, it's natural and normal to give you everything from your coffee in the morning to kisses in the night.